Social media is divided right now. On what? You're about to find out. Recently, Bobrisky was given Best Dressed Female in a premiere of a movie titled Beast of Two Worlds. Now, maybe Bobrisky was given this so as to promote this particular movie, to cause controversy. But what happened? I don't think that particular movie, which according to the director of this movie and to the producer of this movie, is the first. And I'm talking about a lady that has graced majority of our screens. You often find this lady alongside a popular Yoruba actor, Odunlade. Well, as it is right now, it seems people are not comfortable. They are not happy at all. They are not happy at all. And they want to know what prompted whoever in this industry to give this male that they want to now start telling us that he is a female now. He said he is now sisterhood. What prompted it? This caused a lot of chaos here and there. And certain individuals who felt that they were, they're not where, they believe that they are in the right place to talk about it. They said, this is wrong. This is too wrong. Why is this acceptable? Why should this be allowed in our society? And like I said, it caused a lot of issues here and there. People started going after each other on this. Well, what can I say? Femi Adebayo, actor, is one that actually was called upon by the judges to give this to Bobrisky. Well, Eniola Jao, the director and producer of this movie, said she gave this in quote to Mr. Bobrisky so as to allow Beasts of Two Worlds to trend. Like I said, this has not gone down well with many people, such as Dayo, Amusa, actress, Yoruba, Nollywood, and a guy called Jigan Babaoja. Both of them are at loggerheads. They started cursing each other, fighting publicly. According to Dayo Amusa, Jigan, you're disrespecting me. Is it because your principal, your boss in your theater group is on the hot seat? Well, let us hear them. Let us hear them. Let us hear the prayers that they did for each other.
Jigan, mo rò pé lórí burúkú ni ẹ, mo rò pé ó ń ṣì èrè, mo rò pé ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ mọ́ tilẹ̀, àbógun fẹ́ pa ẹ́, ó fẹ́ pa àwọn ìrankíran ẹ̀, mo rò pé ó ń ṣì èrè, àbó lórí burúkú ni ẹ ni, mo rò pé ó ń ṣì èrè. Àwọn wo ló ń sọ pé ó ń bẹ́ kò ní da fún ẹ, kò ní da fún ìrankíran ìyá alájà bàbá ńlá ìpọ̀npọ̀ gba bàbá ńlá ìyá alájà ẹ̀, ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Àbó ló ṣì làwọn tó ní ẹ, èmi wá wà nú ẹni tó bá fi kọ́rọ̀ sọ, ìwọ kí ní rádaràdá tó fi ń júwe eléyìí. Àbò lórí burúkú làwọn tó ní ẹ, àbò ó fẹ́ ṣọ́kú, ó fẹ́ bọ́dún yìí lọ. Ṣó o máa wọ wèrè? Ṣó o fowó oko wèrè dóyà aláìjà tó bí ẹ sáyé, àbáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́? Àbò fẹ́ ṣọ́kú máa wọn tó ní ẹ lọ́wọ́, ògùn ló máa pa ẹ́. Àbò ló ṣì lélẹ̀. Èmi wọ́n náà tó fẹ́ máa fi kọ́rọ̀ sọ. Ìwọ ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ bàbá tí kan ló mú ẹ wá lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná, ìwọ kìíní rádaràda tó fi nulẹ̀ yìí. Àbò ló ṣì làwọn tó ní ẹ. Tó bá tẹ̀ wá fẹ́ support mèyọ́ ẹ, tó fẹ́ gbé mèyọ́ ẹ sórí, èmi ló wá rò kó fẹ́ máa fi ta yín. Are you mad? Are you mad or something? Are you sick upstairs? Is something wrong with you? What the f you are? Who do you think you're talking to? Are you insane? Abo ṣì èrè ni. Jọ torí tọ́lọ́run ṣé ó dárò, ó dájókòó, ó dárò, òun pe Dayo, ṣé ó dárò ni àbá péjọpọ̀, àbẹjọ kóra yín pọ̀, ẹ kó sí ara yín, sọra yín dẹyọ kan. Ògún fẹ́ jẹ ẹ̀wẹ̀ ni. Ó fẹ́ ṣọ́kú máa wọn tó ní ẹ lójú ni. Àbáyé ọ̀tá ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Àti wọ́n àtàwọn tẹ̀tọ́ kóra yín ṣé torí pé bí mo ṣe ń ṣe kò ní da fún ẹ. Jigan, oh ni kure. Ayé ma bàjẹ́ ni. Ayé ma bàjẹ́ ni. Tó bá bí pọ̀npọ̀ gba bàbá láì pọ̀npọ̀ gba yàrá ya ere. Èmi á send address mi sí ẹ. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ kan ni ẹ, tó yẹ pé okó kan, òbò kan, no fi do, ni ya àti bàbá ẹ fi dora.
Yeah. My third video, kí n tó lọ sùn. Dayo Amusa. Dayo Amusa. Dayo Amusa. Ó bẹ́ o. Ó bẹ́ gan, ó bẹ́ gan. Ó bẹ́ gan. Ó wà live ó ń dárúkọ tèmi pé Jigan abọ́jà Jigan. Ó pé kó má wà fún mi. Ó mọ̀ pé àwọn ò mọ anything, gbọ́ pa láti ilẹ̀ ó ti mọ̀ way back. Tó bá dẹmọ sí mi. Ó yẹ tó bá dẹmọ sí mi tí bá fún ẹ fàṣẹ. Tí bá fún ẹ fàṣẹ ó máa lárí mọ́lẹ̀. Tó bá dẹmọ sí mi tí bá fún ẹ fàṣẹ, wàá la orí mọ́lẹ̀. Dayo Amusa, wàá la orí mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣé o sick ṣá? Ṣé o sick? Ṣẹ́ṣẹ́ o máa dùn ẹ́? Ṣé ẹsẹ̀ o máa dùn ẹ́ Dayo Amusa? Orí ẹ ti gbálẹ̀ àbí? Èmi wà nù sàráwù tó mẹ́nu orúkọ mi sẹ́mi. Tí bá gbá ẹ fàṣẹ, ṣé o ṣí èrè?
Sí orí platform. Jigan, èmi máa dá orúkọ ẹ. Ṣó ti yẹ, I saw what you posted. Bàbá, à ń jẹ èkuru kó tán nínú àwo. Ìwọ ń gbọ́nwọ́ sí. Ìwọ ń sọ you. Má jẹ́ n sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ. Má jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ. Gbogbo wa pátápátá kì í ṣe oníjà. All of you, kò sẹ́ni tí mo bá ní issue nínú yín. So don't think because your mayor is on the hot seat, that has given you the effrontery and the guts to open that thing you called mouth. Láti máa sọ̀rọ̀. Jẹ́ kí o pọ́n ara ẹ lé. I want to believe that pé you have rules and regulations tó tẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé ní Afrimec yẹn. Tẹ̀lé. Kó tí ọwọ́ máa rẹ baṣọ mi oríṣẹ́ ni tó máa fi rán mouth lórí social media. Jigan. Àtàwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tó mú wá bí òkú ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fàpọ́nlé sí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí t'Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé o.
Hello. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbìyànjú, tẹ́ ń ṣojú ayé pẹ̀lú Femi, tẹ́ ń bá ṣojú ayé tó náà dẹ̀ tó ń wò yín pé ó ń wo tọlọ́mọ yín lára tó ń bá yín ṣe because ó yẹ kó ti cut off pẹ̀lú yín tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ó yẹ kó ti cut off pẹ̀lú yín tipẹ́tipẹ́. Bọ́ ó ń bá yín ṣe ń wo tọlọ́mọ yín lára. Ẹ wá ń wá gbogbo way láti fà wálẹ̀. Ṣé yín sìn tí yín lẹ̀ ń ṣe o, ẹ lè fa Femi wálẹ̀ o. Ó yẹ yín, ẹ lè fa kíni, ẹ lè fa Femi wálẹ̀ o. Tí yín lẹ̀ ń ṣe o because òkè ló wà kò dẹ̀ ní wálẹ̀. Ṣé yẹ yín sìn? Intention ni pé you have the guts to call out Femi Adebayo because he presented an award to someone. Because I'm very sure he was not aware that something like that could happen. She get me saying, ẹ̀yin judges, ẹ ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan, ẹ ti collate ẹ kò fún pé kó present. And in that kind of event, she understand? In that kind of event, tí èrò pọ̀, tí everybody wà ńbẹ̀, kò ní fẹ́ disrespect yín láti máa announce winner, whatever. Ìyẹn ti lọ síbẹ̀. Àwa ti industry wa, you now have this guts to call him out. And you're even saying, ìwà tó wù nínú fíìmù kan, ló fi wà jáde nínú real life. Lẹ́yìn tó yẹ pé ẹni yìí náà, òun ló ń try láti gbé yín yẹn ìwọ yẹn ló sáré lọ ṣe fídíò. Oh, trend. So what I'm trend moment ni. The moment you go, another time will come. Show you if you le bade e bade be. I understand. But Femi ole wale. Mo ti rí pé industry chasing, industry competition. Nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn ó pọ̀ jù fún yín lọ àbí. Ẹ fẹ́ mú wálẹ̀.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, naturally, I really don't do this, but then I felt the need to do this. All right, I am not happy. Yes, so I went for a colleague of mine's premiere yesterday, and then okay, They said the best dresser is to be picked. One female best dresser and one male best dresser. Don't get me wrong. It could be anyone. Yes. The winner could be anyone. But definitely not a cross-dresser. I mean, what's wrong with us? Kí ló ń ṣe wá? Ìjọ́ wo la di báyìí? Like, I don't understand it. I cannot imagine the judges, disrespecting every woman that was there, that actually made effort to be at that event. Even go to a 5 kobo, the individual, not fi put looks one, not fi put it together. Okay? Now you had to pick a winner, a female best dressed and a male best dressed. And then you now watered the effort of all the individuals that is on that, event by giving the best dressed female to a cross-dresser. I mean, kí ló ń ṣe wá? Kí ló ń ṣe wá tá ń ṣe bálabàla bí tẹ́lẹ̀ aláfọwọ́ yìí? I don't understand. I don't understand. What is wrong with us? Tẹ́ bá feel pé okay, àwọn cross-dresser, wọ́n merit láti gba award títí wọn. Ẹ máa place kíní lórí kíní fún àwọn náà. And then you will be like, okay, for cross-dressers best, dressed, then you give them their own space and platform. It's not for you disrespecting every woman that came to that event or every man that came to that event by giving a cross-dresser the best female dressed. Are we okay?
Welcome back. Like I said, the controversy trailing the award of best dressed female. And some people have pointed to the actor that gave this award to Bobrisky. I know that this is his craft, this is what he does, but at times he appears effeminate, like he's not like completely like man. This is what Dayo is saying, that you acted in a setting and you were able to kind of interpret that particular, and also they see him as effeminate. There are some men that are effeminate. They are men, they have wives, they have kids, but the way they behave, the way they act. Well, let's go back to I'm not going to talk about what Jigan is saying. Jigan is simply protecting his principal, and he believes that by so doing, he's just doing what he's doing. But let us touch on the most important in all of this. Should a cross-dresser such as Bobrisky, regardless of, I know she says she spent a lot of money, all of them are always selling their property, selling their things to shoot movie. The same way, sacrifices, of course, will always be in such an execution. There will be a lot of sacrifice in it. They will loan here, borrow here, shoot the movie. But this movie is not getting the right vibe. It's not getting the right vibe. Premiere the movie. Are they going to release it on Netflix? Is it going to be at the cinema? All of this together. Maybe if it is premiered and then released on Netflix, maybe. But the way I'm looking at it, she started on a wrong foot. If you want to promote your movie, get a different, don't call Bobrisky and say, Bobrisky, I'm going to use you to promote my movie. Come, you'll be the one to be given the best dressed. We're going to give you ₦1 million. She took it. He took it. You see? She took the 1 million, gave it to Bobrisky. Bobrisky held on it like, yes, this is what I'm doing for my sister. Both of them, they've had one or two history back then when Ajao was, she did with some other person. They made a movie and it's about Bobrisky, how his orientation changed from being that of a boy to a girl, from a guy to a lady, and all of that. All of these things, according to the culture and tradition, is not acceptable. Not to talk of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It does not permit this. The Constitution does not stop anybody from cross-dressing. The Constitution does not stop anyone from cross-dressing. But we've started seeing more of. They have started enhancing, because the Constitution is not clear yet And the constitution cannot say, do not tattoo your body, do not enhance your backside, do not enhance your front side. The constitution cannot, come to tell people about this unless they begin to look into it and like, look, we don't want confusion in our society. So Bobrisky can as well inject whatever he wants to inject in his front and back. The only crime is if Bobrisky is caught in the act. Once Bobrisky is caught in the act, then, according to the law, he will be punished. Bobrisky is aware of all this. He knows about it. He knows the consequences of whatever it is. And he's also careful. People have asked, where did Bobrisky get money? Where is he getting money from? Apart from bleaching, selling bleaching cream. There are other people selling bleaching cream. So where is Bobrisky getting all of this from? Living this life. Where is he getting money from? He's into some other things, but where is he getting money from? They said there are people, or there is someone who is rich there who does what needs to be done for Bobrisky. At times, Bobrisky will leave his house, go stay in an hotel. Maybe that is where he meets his client. The client will move in, come in, you will never know. You will not know when Bobrisky, but then, maybe the person will be already lodged in a different room, maybe side by side Bobrisky or opposite Bobrisky or the same. So when they need, these things are terrible. These things are terrible. These things are terrible. These things are terrible. So, Eniola Jao, this is a bad move, a terrible move. No, Nigerians are now getting things right. I think you did not see the timing of it. You can't understand the timing. Maybe that's your problem. That talking about it, yes, people are talking about it. Yes, people will watch. They will watch. But you need to understand that some people say they have stopped following you because of this singular act. Just imagine. Because of this singular act, some people said, we have stopped following you. We've stopped following you. We don't want to be part of your whatever it is. We don't want to be part of it anymore. Just imagine the negativity that is already attached to this. Like I said, people will still watch. They will watch this Beast of Two Nations because the purpose of it is to allow it trend. People talk about it. People will want to find out. Let us even see this movie that costs so much. And it is even possible that among themselves they sat down and said, look, you know what? Let us talk about it and promote it this way. We'll keep talking about it. We'll act like we are angry about it. The thing is this. People might not even see the joke of it or what you guys want to derive from it. They will be serious. People are serious nowadays. They are serious. I'm kind of thinking that our society is beginning to come back to that, they are no longer interested in, we want to be westernized anymore. Bobrisky is just living on what I would call grace. And he knows he doesn't go out anyhow. Doesn't go out without security. You'll barely find Bobrisky in certain places. And if Bobrisky is to go to certain places, he will change his dress. He won't dress like a female. He might wear a jalamia or one of those dresses in a different way. He's very careful. He will have his makeup and all of those things done. But look at his body. Bleached, spots, dark here and there. He's not an example of anything meaningful. But the kind of society that we are in promotes stupidity. So for in order to want to promote using someone controversial, someone acceptable, it's sort of like getting people upset. Like, no, Eniola, we've known you to be a lady in the industry that has kept her head down. She says she doesn't even go to parties. So as to make sure that no scandal is... But now, look at the biggest work that she has ever done is now laced with Bobrisky scandal. Like people are like, no, we are not going to accept this nonsense. Are you trying to promote? If you're saying best dressed cross-dresser or best dressed person, you say best dressed woman, female, that's wrong. There are other people that came on that particular. You should have, if maybe she didn't think about it that way, what she should have done if she had wanted to make it sensible is for her to, I'm not saying you should promote a man putting on a woman's dress, but what I'm saying is We have all the people that came on that show to the premiere. We have a lot of people that came to that premiere. Men came to dressed. All of them should have been put on a queue. Then you say best dressed person that came to the show. If you now want to put Bobrisky as the best dressed, it's okay, but you needed to make it best dressed female. And now this has, Portable has released his own diss track saying this is brotherhood that wants to join sisterhood. And Bobrisky responded and said there's nothing anyone can do. He has already joined sisterhood. That message is wrong. I'm glad that people are standing up against this terrible menace, standing up against this terrible narration that if care is not taken will begin to yield terrible results. People are beginning to stand against it. They are saying no, we are standing our ground. We are not going to permit this. We don't want confusion. Imagine how confusing some of these Western countries have become. You see a man that has dressed parallelly in the middle of the night and is packaging himself like a female to you as a man. What a fraud. What a scam. We are being scammed. We are being scammed. We are being scammed. So we don't need that confusion in our society. We don't need it in our society. That is why people are standing up to say, no, enough is enough. We don't want this in our society. We don't want this foolishness. And I agree. I agree that this foolishness must come to an end. It must come to an end.